speaker is Sri Navaneethakrishnan. You have 7 minutes.
Yes. Thank you, sir. The air pollution in Delhi is now unmanageable. It is not under control. Everybody is living with fear in Delhi. The Delhi is called gas chamber. So now Delhi is not a good place for inhabitation for our human beings. So what is the solution? Now, time and again, on and off, our Honorable Supreme Court and the NGT, the National Green Tribunals, have been passing orders. Whether it is sufficient to protect the human beings, I hope and I trust my friend Derek O'Brien will give the statistics how deaths are occurred due to air pollution. I hope he has got a good data. It is a good data, reliable data. So, I think the constitutional right to have a free from pollution life is not guaranteed by our administration, though it is guaranteed in our constitution. I may be permitted to read Article 48A, capital A of our constitution. I quote, protection and improvement of environment and safeguarding of forest and wildlife. One minute, sir. The state shall endeavor to protect and improve the environment and to safeguard the forest and wildlife of the country. I want to repeat it. The state shall endeavor to protect and improve the environment. Though it is in the chapter of Directive Principles of State Policy, thanks to our Supreme Court judgment, that it is an enforceable right. If our environmental rights are violated, we can move the Supreme Court, we can move the NGT, or we can move the High Court, we can get it enforced. So, thanks to the innovation made by our Honorable Supreme Court. Now, what are all the causes for this air pollution? The major sources being fuel wood and biomass burning, fuel adulteration, vehicle emission, and traffic congestion. In autumn and winter months, large-scale crop residue burning in agricultural fields is a major source of smoke and particulate pollution. And also, the 2016 Environmental Performance Index ranked India 141 out of 180 countries. So now, though the constitutional right is enforceable, but our government is taking all steps to prevent the air pollution. Now, the latest scheme, namely 12-point draft plan formulated to combat air pollution in Delhi. It is also in place. But there is no guarantee that the Delhi will be free from air pollution. Because we are purchasing more number of cars, we are owning individual vehicles, we are driving, we are traveling only in the individual cars, but not in the public transport system. Fortunately, our Honorable Prime Minister also, while inaugurating the metro, he has requested, advised the people to make use of the public transport system. How far it will be accepted or it is going to be followed is not known. So, the Constitution contemplates an enforceable constitutional right with regard to environment. But our government is taking steps. But this Delhi became a gas chamber. So what is to be done? My suggestion is, we must have the self-restraint. We should not use vehicles. We must make use of the public transport. even then, we cannot control the agriculturists of Punjab, Haryana, Rajasthan not to ban the crop residues or stumble burning, because they have got their own problems. So without unnecessarily they won't do it. I think they are justified in doing it. So unless alternative programs, alternative method is available to them, why should they resort to this? So for their means of livelihood, they have to do it. So one way to save the Delhi, subject to correction and approval by this House, the session may be shifted to southern part of South India, the southern part of our nation, so as to our northern friends can come over to South India and enjoy our foods and free the climate which is free from pollution. So I welcome all the northern friends to South India and have a good peaceful session and effective session, and we can hold the session in a place which is vast compliant also. So nothing wrong in it. Huh?
Very good.
Nice. I will come to that politically. Once our leader, Protsi Thalaivar M.G. Ramachandran, vehemently argued canvass for shifting of Supreme Court of India to Nagpur or any other central place of India. Chennai. So because his point was the poor people cannot be made to travel such a long distance to Delhi. And also it was reported by Mr. Ramdev Malani, because I attended that meeting. That is only for the sake of convenience I am making this point, because the Delhi is not good for inhabitation. Definitely it cannot be. So everybody is making use of it and polluting it and going back to their native places. So my humble submission, any one of the sessions may be held in Nagpur, Bangalore, Chennai, Hyderabad or Bombay, anywhere else. So this is a must. It is also very useful for national integration also. So I hope our federal government is doing all work or all steps, taking all steps to prevent the air pollution, but the changing the venue of the session also may be considered one of the plans to prevent the air pollution. I thank Honorable Vice Chairman. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. The next speaker is